welcome back to my channel. My name is Justin. I love to watch movies. Today we're going to talk about Miss Bala, the film that stars Gina Rodriquez, and this is about a young girl named Gloria who's a makeup artist. She goes to Tijuana to help her friend out in a beauty contest. She goes to a club one night and gets caught in the middle of a war, and she is abducted, and she has to do everything that this one guy wants her to do in order to find her friend. So she is caught in the middle of like this drug cartel war with the DEA, and she has to use her wits and strength to survive the days that she is with this guy. I went to the movie theater about 10 o'clock the other night to sit down and watch Miss Bala, and the opening sequence, I immediately wanted to leave. I just wanted to get up and go home, but I thought to myself, Justin, you spent your hard-earned money on this movie, sit down and watch it. I sat down and watched it, and as the movie progressed and went further on, I didn't regret being there. I regret going to the movie. I was really tired, but I didn't regret seeing the movie. It's not a very original film. I feel like I've seen this movie before. I've seen it plenty of times. Sony is known for just kind of like taking these style movies and doing them over and over again. I feel like I've seen this movie plenty of times, and Miss Bala doesn't really do anything different to make this genre something special. It feels really comfortable with the fact that it is borrowing a lot from other movies. It doesn't try to be anything extravagant or anything profound. It feels very safe in its narrative, its action scenes. But as I'm watching this movie, I guess the best thing about it is Gina Rodriquez. She did a really good job in her role. She is tasked with many things to do throughout this movie, from the DEA to this guy. He wants her to do a bunch of different things, like blow up a building or just drive for her. And she has to do whatever he says if she wants to see her friend. And she has to do whatever the DEA says or she'll go to jail. So she's stuck in this really awkward position. She wants to just like completely run away, but she can't. So she has to kind of work her way around different things, and I think that she did a really good job. She was definitely the highlight of the film. Her role was very believable, and you could tell that she was scared. You could tell that she was strong-willed at times too, and I really enjoyed her performance. Supporting cast is pretty good as well. We have this guy named Lino, who is like the head of this drug cartel. They tried to give him some of a backstory, and at times it really does not work. And I was wondering, they're gonna do like a romance with this, because at times I felt like they were going somewhere with a romantic side of it. Not for her sake, for him, because he was being oddly nice to her at times, and it kind of felt like they were going into a certain direction. But I'm glad they didn't, but at times it felt like they were. And then there's Antony Mackie, who is in here very, very briefly. I feel like if they just took him out of the movie and they put some other guy in here, it would have done the same thing for me. So I really don't know why they went ahead and got Antony Mackie, because he really didn't add much to the movie. The action scenes are filmed okay, nothing too spectacular. Some scenes are suspenseful, but overall they're just generic. And that's the best word you could say about Miss Bala, is that it's generic. It does sport some good performances, but overall it's a movie that I've seen before. It's nothing spectacular. And I went home and I went to bed, and I really didn't think much about it until I'm filming this review for you guys. So before I give you my final score on Miss Bala, make sure to check out my 2019 movie review playlist right above. You can check out all the movies I reviewed for the month of January up in there. Netflix movies, big releases like Glass, you can find right up there. So Miss Bala had a really good performance from Gina Rodriquez. I really liked her in this movie. She did a great job. Supporting cast was pretty good. Just overall, it just felt very generic. I've seen this movie plenty of times, and it didn't really do anything to stand out. I'm gonna go ahead and give Miss Bala a C-. Thank you guys for checking my review for Miss Bala. You can check out my most recent video right over here, and hit that subscribe button down below. My name is JustinWatchesMovies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.